How to Find a Roommate for College, the complete guide. Before you start fine-tuning your schedule and buying all the dorm gear, it's important to make sure you're living with the right person. After all, you'll be spending a lot of time with your roommate. College is an ideal time to make some of the best memories of your life, from late-night study sessions to early morning walks to the dining hall. Finding the right roommate can make all the difference. Today, we're sharing how to find a roommate for college, so you can make sure these next few years are everything you imagined and more. Consider your location. Before you make this decision, begin by considering the location you're heading to. Whether you're flying across the country or only moving a few cities away, you'll need to decide if you want to live with someone you know or let the admissions office select a random roommate for you. Are you enrolled in a local college? If so, you might know plenty of people from your hometown or high school who have similar plans. While it can be rewarding and comforting to room with a familiar friend, it's important to consider how much home you want to bring with you on this adventure. The most important thing is that your personality meshes well with your roommates. Remember that simply being friends with someone doesn't mean you'll be great cohabitors. If your personalities don't click enough to make a shared dorm or apartment work, ask your friends if they have any friends who might be looking for a roommate. On the other hand, if you're attending a college a few states away, it can be a relief to room with a friend who can help keep the homesickness at bay. Again, this is only wise if you're a great match personality-wise. Especially if you want to treat college as a fresh slate and a chance to make new connections, you might feel stuck if your circle remains basically the same. If you're only a short distance from your childhood home and plan to visit often, you might be interested in rooming with someone new, so you can gain a fresh perspective. Consider personalities and qualities. Another way to find a college roommate? Look for someone whose personality is similar to yours and who shares the same qualities that you do. This is one of the easiest ways to make sure your semester is as stress-free as possible. Otherwise, rooming with someone whose temperament varies greatly from yours could make your year unnecessarily tense. For instance, if you're ultra neat, you'll likely have a hard time rooming with someone who is a self-professed slob. Or, if you go to bed early and wake up early, rooming with a night owl who loves to sleep in may be aggravating. To figure out the characteristics you want in a roommate, start by making a list of your own qualities. Then, you can look for people who will fit well with those traits. What happens if you're randomly paired with someone whose habits and personality don't exactly line up with yours? In that case, consider if you can comfortably live together despite your differences. You don't have to feel pressured to become best friends after 1 year, but you should be able to live in the same space and feel at ease. If you try it and still don't mesh, you can contact your college admissions office with the complaint, along with a request for a new roommate. Don't forget your schedule. While it might not be a make or break factor, it helps to room with someone whose college schedule generally aligns with yours. For instance, if you have all morning classes and your roommate chose all afternoon ones, you could wake them up as you get ready for the day. At the same time, keeping an earlier schedule might mean you get tired earlier. And if your roommate is staying out late after evening classes, they could get back to the dorm when you're already asleep. Check themed dorms. Many colleges and universities will require that all first-year students live in the same dorms. Then there are those that group all the honors students or student athletes into the same housing area. Before you dive into the lengthy process of choosing a college roommate, check to see if these conditions apply to you. If so, it might limit your options and actually make it easier to make a decision. At the same time, it's also important to know if your college gives you any input into your housing decision at all. Some admissions offices will automatically pair you with another student, while others allow you to make your own choice. Seek shared interests. You don't have to do everything that your roommate does, and vice versa. Yet, if you're looking for someone to get along with, consider asking someone with interests that are similar to yours. Do you love playing video games? If so, rooming with a fellow gamer will be easier than living with someone who abhors gaming. If you love to cook, a fellow foodie would make an excellent sous chef. Start by looking at the electives, intramural sports teams, and campus organizations that your college offers. When you participate in these activities, You can connect with peers who share your common interests and talents. Learning how to find a roommate for college. Your college roommates can help direct and influence how much fun you have and the number of memories you make. Although it's only a short-term living situation, it's an important one. Still wondering how to find a roommate for college? We'd love to connect you to like-minded students who share your similar drive, motivation, and work ethic. From meetups to trips, Honor Society members have myriad opportunities to connect with one another. Apply to join today, and let's take this next step together.